Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to the garden. Today's video, I'm just going to go over how I'm trying to create a sort of sense of adventure in the garden. I've made a few changes along some of the paths, moved a few plants, and kind of, again, trying to create this kind of long-term kind of path that you can go down, kind of take a longer walk through the garden, and again, kind of experience the different areas in the plants. So what you can see in front of me here, you can see I've kind of started to curve this path a little bit here, and mostly it is to get around kind of the new climbing frame that's gone in. Fortunately not my choice of things, but the kids obviously love it, and with 5 kids obviously this is very helpful, keeping them busy and out of the beds. But you can also see down here, so we've removed a lot of slabs. That was from the secret pond area in the back, which we'll take a look at in a minute here. But really, again, I think what I'm really trying to kind of create here is, once again, a longer way of kind of using the garden. We're at the back, and this is the kind of long back border or edge of it. Won't turn too much. Most of the garden is going that way. We are really along the back here. So basically what I'm trying to do here, if you can see, is curving this edge. I've been able to kind of marry it up to where the climbing frame ladders come down, so kind of need to make that turn. The path did go straight just down here up to where the onset is, and as you can see there, we've kind of pulled it out, just made that curve come out a little bit more. And once again, it's just eventually, once the plants kind of grow up, hopefully it will kind of make it so you can't see all the way down the path, and again, you're kind of drawn to continue walking down the path here. Just as we come down, you can just see some of the musabastus just starting to come back out. We've got a lot of the kind of standard stuff in this bed here, some of the yuccas. We've moved up one of the Trachycarpus fortunei palms, again, hopefully to create a bit of a canopy over this area here. Again, when the onset sort of comes into kind of full leaf, hopefully again creating that area. And you can just see here we've got little things like the primula pops that carry on down, so once again hopefully drawing you down in the area, sort of whichever way you're going. Looking out this way, and again there's a lot of mess in the garden, so I won't shoot too far. That's out towards the front, and if we decide to carry on towards the back, we'll be heading down towards the bar area here. Now, as mentioned, I did move a few plants. One of the Festucia grasses here, did end up moving this here. This was from the area that we've started in, as we are going to be adding a large summer house, and that's part of why those slabs are stacked up there, is I'm going to be using those to extend the base. It's going to be quite a large one going in. But just following on, as we kind of step down the path, you're kind of greeted by the secret pond here. And again, been dubbing it the secret pond, as you can't really see it from any other areas of the garden until you're kind of right on top of it. Even from the bar area just down there, you really can't tell that there's anything down here. And that was part of the purpose of it. Once again, we're moving a lot of fish from the big pond into the little ponds here, as the big pond eventually is going to be used as a natural swimming pond. Again, a project that's been quite long-term in the channel. But you can just see, again, if I kind of back up here, as we look down, you've got the floating pathway bridge going down there, and again you still kind of can't really see what's down there. You just got a glimpse now of the bar down there, so once again hopefully making you kind of stop in this area, take a look. You can see the tree ferns, and we start to really get an idea of kind of this area. The laburnum going straight up there really kind of cascades and creates that lovely kind of canopy over this area. Same with the red robin, as well as our heavenly bamboo here, the Nadina. You can see I've kind of lifted the canopy on that one, once again, just to give that lovely canopy for the tree ferns here. And just as we carry down the path, and I will show you where we've moved the musabastu clump towards the end here. Just coming through now, and again, just to kind of show you this area. Again, I haven't really shown it too much recently. We're now on the floating path, and you just get a nice little glimpse into the stream area here. With this area kind of growing in now, really filling in for kind of spring and whatnot, you can start to see things like the Japanese painted fern, which really comes out lovely this time of year. And again, it's just creating that kind of bit of interest. So once again, looking back this way, you're looking down the path, you really can't see it. There's much else down there. So again, I think the adventure is really just to be kind of leading you somewhere else, giving you a destination to go to in the garden. And essentially, for someone that's new in the garden, hopefully they'll, enjoy kind of that longer kind of pathway through. Again, kind of seeing all the different plants, this area being the jungle area of the garden, and then heading back out over to where the climbing frame is. That's going to be more of a kind of arid style. So hopefully, once again, you're going to get a nice bit of a glimpse kind of different styles of planting, different areas of the garden as you go around. And again, guys, I do apologize. The garden is an absolute tip at the moment. Coming down this way again, we are following the path around now. And I will show you as we come around here, you can see big 5 foot has put out some lovely new fronds on the tree fern here. Just we come across the bridge, and I have left the mess here from this bed because I had to clean it out, and I'll put an image on screen what it looked like. Here's all the mess that came out of it, and you can just see here, we've moved the Musabastu clump straight in there, cleaned out this bed, and again, I'll put the overlay on screen of kind of what this looked like before we've done that. Still loads of work to do up this end of the garden, but again, mostly cleaning out a lot of those kind of bluebells and the various kind of summer stuff that's kind of done now. I can remove a lot of that foliage there. But yeah, just with that said, love to kind of know your thoughts on sort of the adventure, or if you're kind of doing something similar in your garden. Once again, any kind of suggestions on plants, always put them down in the comments below. Love to hear them and always answer back to you. And of course, check out the friends of the channel, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one.